Good morning. It is Thursday. Time now to take a look at your latest local news from around the region. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, and this is your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The news this morning brought to you by the Luce County Animal Shelter. Let's meet this week's adorable adoptable up for adoption at the Luce County Animal Shelter in Newberry. Meet Ace. He's a 2-year-old Australian Shepherd and a sweet, lovable goofball. Ace enjoys snuggles and is always ready for playtime. He's an active dog and has exhibited his herding tendencies. May do best with those familiar with his breed. Ace would love living on a farm. If you'd like to adopt Ace or any of his furry friends at the Luce County Animal Shelter, call 906-293-6622 or email luceshelter.lcas@gmail.com. In your local news this morning, organizers of the annual Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race have announced that this year's event has been canceled due to a lack of snowfall. The board of directors voting to cancel the race because there's not enough snow to make the trail safe for the dogs and the mushers. The race was originally scheduled to take place this weekend. This year was supposed to be one of the biggest events for the Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race. It's going to be a 2-year event and part of a Triple Crown series with the UP 200 and Midnight Run and the Copper Dog later this season. The Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race organization explaining in a Facebook post that rescheduling or postponing the race would be difficult as well. The board would have to approve a rescheduled date, find all board members and volunteers able to return at the same time. They also said there would not be enough people to help groom the trails since the Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race does not use snowmobile trails and they're made on their own. Organizers of the UP 200 and the Copper Dog said that mushers who registered for the Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race can still compete the other races, gain points, and be counted as completing the Triple Crown Series. For more information, you can check out the Tahquamenon Country Sled Dog Race on Facebook. Luce County Board of Commissioners has filled one of their vacant seats. At their December regular meeting, the Luce County Commission voted to appoint Newberry High School teacher and Deputy Pentland Township Clerk Christine Rathjay to fill a vacant seat on the commission. The meeting was held Tuesday, December 20th. The vacancy of the seat represents District 3. That came open after former District 3 Commissioner Kevin Erickson stepped down to take a position as the County 911 Coordinator. Rathjay and Kirk Tranquita submitted letters of interest for the position and were interviewed by the board. Following a discussion, the board voted to appoint Rathjay to the seat. She'll join Brandon Wheeler as a new face to the commission. Wheeler was elected this fall to replace retiring District 5 Commissioner Phyllis French. Semco Energy is passing out tips for the winter season. They say customers need to keep meters clear of snow and ice. There's a few ways to help protect gas meter equipment and gas appliances to avoid a potentially hazardous situation or service disruption. Make sure to clean and repair leaky seams in your gutters and downspouts to prevent melting snow and ice from building up on the gas meter or pressure regulator. Never allow snow to cover your natural gas meter or its pressure regulator or to block your appliance exhaust vents. Use caution when shoveling snow, plowing, or snow blowing to avoid piling snow against the natural gas meter, its regulators, or its appliance vents. Clear a path to the meter free from snow and ice for easy access. Remove soft snow buildup gently using only a broom or your hand rather than a shovel that could damage the meter. Also, do not try to remove ice or frozen snow from the natural gas meter. If you find your meter or pressure regulator are covered in ice or frozen in snow, you can contact Semco Energy. For any other questions, you can call toll-free 1-800-624-2019. The American Legion Post 74 hosting their next pizza night. That'll be next week, Tuesday, January 10th. They'll serve from 4 until 7 or until it's gone. Takeout pizzas will be available for only $11. The 12-inch pizzas include up to 5 toppings. They also have specialty pizzas and more. Call 906-293-8711 to place your order. Governor Gretchen Whitmer has released details for the annual State of the State address that'll take place January 25th in front of a joint session, the Michigan House of Representatives and the Michigan Senate. The State of the State address will be broadcast throughout the state on TV and radio stations as well. It'll be the first time that the governor will hold the State of the State address in person after virtually addressing the state's residents on her plans over the past couple of years. Local TV access channels, the Michigan.gov website, the State of Michigan Facebook and YouTube page will have the State of the State address. That's once again January 25th. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your latest local news from around the region. It's your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM. The news brought to you by the Luce County Animal Shelter in Newberry. Time now to check in with sports this morning. Tough night last night for the Newberry Lady Indians. They fall in girls varsity basketball action 54-14. Manistee jumped out to an early lead and broke things open in the second quarter, where they outscored the Lady Indians 21-0. Manistee goes to 3-5 on the season. Newberry still looking for win number 1 at 0-6 on the year. High school hockey action tonight. The Varsity Emeralds return to the ice. They'll be in Munising to meet the Negaunee Miners. It's one of two games on back-to-back days for the Emeralds in Munising. 7 o'clock the puck drop tonight at the Alger Centennial Arena. If you can't make it, tune in, M123 FM, as well as My Manistee on Facebook. Newberry boys look to make it 2 wins in a row. They will be on the road to take on Brimley tonight. JV contest 5:45, varsity game to follow. That's Newberry at Brimley, boys basketball action. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Chance of snow and freezing rain, giving way to all snow in the afternoon. Cloudy with temperatures in the mid-20s. For your Friday, partly sunny, highs in the upper 20s. Early outlook for the weekend. Saturday, partly sunny, a high upper 20s. Sunday, partly sunny, a high in the low 30s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook, and this is your Newberry News Update here on M123 FM.